World of Warcraft contest submission sent in by one of our Discord advanced builders, TyrasZeta, and they say, "Hey Johnny, this is the World of Warcraft hybrid coaster. It is inspired by the Warsong Gulch battleground, but I give the scenery my own touch. I played the game a lot and I was Horde player, so I decided to make the entrance of the coaster an orcish style. Discover the buildings and have fun. Seat 2, 10 a.m. For the Horde!" Wowee, holy crap guys, this is aesthetically beautiful. I mean, we're gonna have to take a little closer look at it after, but I am impressed already. Let's just take a look at the coaster and jump on into it. I think this is the boarding station. I'm quite confused actually. Look at these orcs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We'll take a closer look after. So we have a Malice Unchained Steel Hybrid Coaster, 4.75 Excitement, 3.61 Fear, and a 0.89 Nausea. There's a look at the rest of the results. Let's dive right on into this. Holy moly, that is phenomenal. Really good job, TyrasZeta, on making Warsong Gulch. What a cool creation. Lots to talk about on this one here, so let's jump right on into it. So first of all, you did Warsong Gulch, which I think is actually pretty smart. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, it is a capture the flag map. Alliance versus the Horde. One side is kind of elven decorated, the other side is orcish decorated, and I think using this as, you know, your contest submission for the game is very smart, because you could have done Goldshire, you could have done Westfall, any of the places from World of Warcraft, and you would have been restricted to that one setting. Doing this allows you to do the orc art as well as the elven art, and kind of split it down the middle. So I think it's a very smart choice here, and Warsong Gulch is also very iconic. I think with your Warsong Gulch map, you maybe could have done it a little bit bigger, because at the times the coaster was feeling a little bit crampy, and it was a little bit rough. It was going into the turns and the drops a little bit too quickly. It was a little bit rough in terms of smoothing, could have been used here and there. It's just you didn't have too much room to stretch that track out. So I think the map itself, you could have planned it to be a little bit bigger. But then on the other hand, I do kind of like the miniaturization of Warsong Gulch. You captured it. It's not a perfect recreation, it's your own twist, but it does give you the feeling of Warsong Gulch. It's just very small. Whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, because I really like what you've done here, and I love the orc buildings. We'll talk more about the art in a second. I like the aesthetics of it all, but then again, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing an actual recreation of Warsong Gulch. Really stretch that out, make it a lot bigger, make it more to scale, and get all those, you know, perfect details in. And once you have it perfect, then from there, add your own aesthetics in. Like maybe there could have been, you know, those animatronic soldiers fighting in the middle, have some knights battling, throw in a couple custom-made orcs like you have in the front in the middle of the battle. I mean, it doesn't have to be World of Warcraft, the actual game with all the characters and stuff. There could have just been, you know, medieval characters and of things of that nature, colored and battling. I like the fact that you did the flag room. Now, actually seeing that flag there and fully recreating it would have been pretty cool. So again, but then on the other hand, I really like what you've done here. So I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I would have liked to see an actual Warsong Gulch recreation, but I also like what you have here. I just feel like it's a little bit crampy. Having your own twist on it, I think, is perfectly fine, and you definitely nailed the elven stuff, the orcish stuff, and the coaster for me was a little bit rough and needed some more breathing room. So let's jump into the aesthetics here. I do know Wix was making some orcish stuff. I don't know. Let's see if you gave anyone credit on your Steam page. No, you did not. I would have liked to know if you made these buildings. I'm pretty sure Wix made this one, and I want to say Wix made this one, but I'm unsure. But there has been some orcish stuff on the go. People have been making some Horde-like creations, and this looks exactly like the Horde. It's absolutely amazing. Whether you created it or not, it doesn't really matter, because that was one of the benefits to this contest, was you're allowed to use the workshop. But you have all the orcish towers, the skulls, the bones, the catapults, everything of that nature, the red flags. It's amazing. You got a Zeppelin up here. It's really good. I love it. The elven stuff I actually have never seen. I don't think I've ever seen anyone make this. If you made it, let's see, let's take a quick peek at your workshop here. He did an Orcish Mexalente, Ragnaros the Fire Prince. I'm not seeing the elven stuff. I would love to know who made this elven stuff. Please do leave a comment down in the YouTube where you got this elven creations, because this person definitely should be submitting these blueprints to the fantasy blueprint spotlight that we got going on, because these are phenomenal. These should be blueprints. I'd love to know who to credit on these. They look great. They really do. So I've never seen anything like that in the game yet, and I'm really in love with it. Definitely fits the Night Elf vibe of World of Warcraft. It's phenomenal. So a really good job on the aesthetics, the purples, the blues, the reds, the whites over here. It looks and feels like a World of Warcraft game. So I think you nailed your video game there. And also we have like a little place to pick up a quest. I mean, the front entrance here looks great. It's Warsong Gulch. Lots of really good things about this, and whether or not it's an actual recreation of Warsong Gulch or not, it's miniaturized, you have a coaster, it's your own take on it, it still does feel like Warsong Gulch. And I think that's really impressive and a ton of fun, and I think it's also a smart choice choosing this one particular area from World of Warcraft. Overall, a very strong creation, I think, but really it's up to you guys at the end of the day because you are voting. So leave your comments down below. What do you think of this creation, as well as keep an eye on the community tabs as you get to vote and decide the first, second, and third winners of each bracket. And we are coming up to the end of this bracket now. So that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight, everyone. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. And if you'd like to support the show, you could do so by becoming a patron. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next contest entry. Bye now.